Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Capricorn, we are asking this week why you are here. A massive distraction here. Larry is like spread out. He's such a big boy on his back. He wants his armpits scratched. I already did that. We're getting into the reading now. Why are you here, Capricorn? Why, my friends? I got to tell you one thing. I started pulling some cards out, like the oracle cards, to give me some time to kind of look at everything. You have a huge synchronicity sitting here on the table. It's very interesting. Yeah, and we'll unfold that together. It's connected to Leo. I'll tell you that. I don't know if some of you have a connection to Leo, if some of you have a connection to the 5th house, or what that could be, or maybe it's even just talking about like Leo represents the sun. It could have something to do with a sense of self and self-actualization and truth and harmony. I don't know, but you do have the synchronicity on here. Why? No, what is the overall life purpose for you here? An overall life purpose for you here is change of mind. So that's okay. The change of mind card talks about our minds reaching, taking on a new cognitive frequency, shifting our consciousness even higher. So that's why you've come here. That's like an overall life purpose for you. But it's interesting because this can be at times fraught with periods of feeling, I don't know, maybe a bit confused or even foggy, or feeling like you may not be processing information very quickly. You're going to, as an overall life purpose, I feel like mentally speaking, that's actually a lot to be going on for you over and over and over again at different times. You are moving your consciousness forward, and you've come to earth, like incarnated here as a purpose to do that. I feel like though too that this is going to lean into helping others as well, maybe to see things differently, to shift their consciousness, to elevate their consciousness also. Yeah, to elevate the mind. Thinking of change of mind, right? Changing one's mind can be very, very difficult. A lot of times people will continue to believe in something, even if it's proven to them that it's wrong, because for the mind to admit that it has made like a big mistake is not easy. So and however this comes through, well, it does come through in both ways. If you're going to do it for others, you have to do it for yourself first. You have to be able to create flexibility of the mind in yourself before you could even imagine helping others create flexibility within their mind also. It's big, no? Yeah. So then I ask, what is your right now purpose? Like a purpose is very specific to the space and time that you're getting this message. Look, you got the feline card. Which is kind of funny. Larry's laying here for your reading. And the feline card really does talk about honoring and acknowledging and making the most of the cycles that we find ourselves in. So as he is doing right now, he is spread out on the table here and he's having a big sleep. That a feline will do that. It's when it's time to rest, it's time to rest. So, and when it's time to play, it's time to play. The feline does kind of talk about, right, like for the most part, cats do spend a lot of time like resting, relaxing, sleeping, maybe grooming, but there is a lot of downtime in their energy, because when they are active, they can actually be quite active and quite intense about what it is that they're involved in. Like if Larry gets up and he sees birds, he's on it. I mean, there's nothing else that exists except him and the birds and watching the birds. If he gets a bit of the zoomies, everybody look out, or he's feeling vocal, we're all going to hear about it. We're going to hear his voice all over the house, and he's going to run all over the place. And then, before you know it, he's settled down again and he's sound asleep. But so most of the time, the feline is in some type of a rest here. So you could be in a cycle right now that requires some type of rest, and maybe it is even connected to a significant point in time where your mind is going through another elevation consciously here. Right? Yeah. Okay. That's not the only way that you are connected to the energy of feline or Leo. When this card came out, I didn't even connect you with their reading. I didn't, because, it is what it is. I'm going to skip the, we are going to get to it. I'm just going to bypass it for a second here. The angel that is with you most prominently right now, guiding you. And we're going to go into the Starseed deck. And this is the card that came out for why did your soul decide to incarnate here as you at this point in time? This is where you share the energy with Leo. You both got the exact same card in the exact same space. And it's to wait. Oh, which is funny. Which is feline. Oh, okay. Now I'm getting it. Okay, Leo's was really strange. It was almost like Earth is just like a stopover. It's just like hanging out here for a little bit. There's somewhere else that they plan to go in the galaxy. No. There's something that's being woven here on Earth. But it's almost like you arrive. You arrive before it's a reality. And I think that has something to do with this card. So are you elevating your consciousness to be prepared for this reality? Is the elevation of your consciousness, is it helping this reality to be created? Are you helping other people to elevate their consciousness for some type of a new reality? But it's almost like you knew that there would be waiting in this. Your soul knew that you would have to wait. So if you're tired of waiting for something, you have a little talk with your soul there and say, listen, higher self. I don't know. Okay. So now going into the archangel that is most prevalent around you at this time is Archangel Uriel. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. The fact that you have the feline card right now, I feel like it might be knowing not to do anything. We're going to see. We are going to see, though, because I'm going to go into the Book of Shadows Tarot Volume 1. I am going to be going into that here. So, okay, I want to read for you Change of Mind. Now, as I'm reading this, kind of like take into consideration that this is talking about kind of like an overall life purpose for you. I do feel like there could be times where you do feel kind of like mentally tired. There might be periods of time too where it's like, I just need to rest a lot. Maybe you just feel like, I need to have a lot of naps, or you feel like you need to sleep in, or maybe it's just hard to get out of bed some mornings. It's because there is a period here where the mind uses more calories than any other organ in your body, anything else. And, you can kind of prove that to yourself if you're doing something that requires a lot of mental energy. If you're studying, if you're trying to learn something, you could be sitting still. You could work up a hell of an appetite sitting there and really, if your mind is really focused on something, right? Compared to like working out. I think you do. I can't imagine. I can't remember what the calorie requirement is of the brain. Right? The brain is always the last thing. It really does see itself. It's very highly, doesn't it? Like to change the mind. I was thinking whenever we're talking about the brain, it's so fascinating because we're using the brain to talk about itself. So does it block us? Is that part of the thing where we say that we can't, you talk about spirit and God and guides and all that, and they can have a higher perspective than we do? Is it because we're using our brain? And our brain is like, no, don't blame me. It's not my fault. Okay. Change of mind. This card comes when we are in the process of moving into a higher level of cognitive functioning. This is a direct effect of the shifting vibrational frequencies on the planet. Those who are, I feel like there's something here that you're involved in with that. Like maybe you are. You're through some sort of mind power. You are creating a new reality. Those who are ready for these new frequencies will begin to notice changes in their physical and energetic processes. The card signifies a shifting of your conscious functioning. Your cognitive processes are beginning to operate within the field of the higher frequencies. This can be seen as a change in your perception of how you view yourself, how you view this world, and your understanding of your innate connection with Source. You may find yourself making decisions based on abstract knowings. You will start to understand the underlying causes behind the actions and behavior of others. You will find you are clearer in what your own truth is and feel more empowered in it. Information will be quickly processed and sorted. Your thinking will start to encompass the bigger picture and understand how you fit into it. This is a part of the process in becoming an open channel to and from the divine. The division between thoughts and intuition will begin to fade as they blend into one cohesive faculty. Okay, so some of you too, I think, have come here to actually literally be channelers in some way. You might find yourself in a bit of a brain fog as this frequency shift completes. Because this is a lifetime thing, like there could be periods where you go in and out of this. It is normal to experience forgetfulness, mild confusion, time passing quickly or slowly, or doing things you would never have considered before. There could be mild irritability and a lack of patience with yourself and others. So I don't know, these could be themes that, go on in life here. Do not worry if you find yourself frustrated with your mind's inability to process information quickly during this time. Once the energy shift is complete, you will be mentally clear and vibrant. I feel like that too is almost like being here and recognizing that there is a lag time in terms of understanding and knowing, as opposed to just being like in the 5D and everything is just known. It's a challenge energy. All right, so you do. I kind of feel like too, maybe you are part of. Okay, so wait a second. This is your underlying card is patience. And you have prayers, right? And wait. Feline is at rest. Okay. Patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. And prayers. Talking to God, being heard, being direct, communicating with your guides. Know that you've been heard. Your prayers have been answered. It's kind of like the prayers card. Your prayers have been answered. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Maybe it doesn't feel like they're blooming at all. Because you're like, wait. You came here to learn how to wait. I don't know. Is Capricorn a patient energy? Oh, I never thought about that with y'all. Are you guys a patient energy? Because if you're not, I would imagine it's a bit of a challenge. It's kind of like you are using the power of your mind here in this lifetime to manifest, to make, I want to say, energetic changes that lead to physical changes as, human evolution and the earth rotates and time moves forward. But it's also, I think there's a challenge here in terms of recognizing that in the 3D, manifestation does take time. That's like, time is really, and that's funny. Time. Sagittarius had, in this deck that we're going to be using, they had the six of wands. And it's a picture of an old man with a scythe. And behind him is Saturn. And in the other hand, he's holding what at first almost looks like a lantern. It's got a similar handle and shape, but it's actually an hourglass. Right? It's funny because that Saturn, Capricorn, hard-earned rewards. You came here for that, but it's also about like the frequency of your mind. So, okay, right now is the feline. I'm going to read it to you so you get an idea. Well, I already gave you an idea. So you get all the juicy tidbits. Perhaps it feels as though nothing is happening for you at the moment. Life does have its lulls and downtime. The feline card has come to let you know that in just a short time, the action is going to kick in. Get ready for it. The energy of the cat is strong within the fractal image, and the cat has a strong message for you as well. While it may feel as if you are not making any progress in your life at this moment, everything is in its perfect order. Cats love their sleep, and this is a cue for you to take this time to really rest. The feline card might also indicate a need to have a massage or body work. Being rubbed and touched by a set of caring hands can do wonders for your body and spirit as well. Another aspect of the cat energy is playtime. The feline card is asking that you get plenty of it when you do go out. Make sure that you do the things which really bring you joy. Have fun and enjoy this quiet period in your life. It's interesting. I feel like you're in an in-between. I feel like you are in an in-between, and this in-between is significant, though. It's important that you really do enjoy this period here. Things are not going to remain still for much longer. You are about to take a giant leap forward in your life. Just as a cat sits perfectly still in the grass as it watches its prey, you are also being asked to allow the stillness. When everything aligns and the timing is right, your instincts are going to tell you it is time to leap. And when you do, you will bound higher and farther than you ever thought you could. Your aim will be precise, landing you directly on that which you have had your sights on. So take the time now to play around. Enjoy the quiet as you mentally focus on where you want to go in your life. The next big burst of energy is going to take you there in a single powerful leap. So when you do move, it's going to be big. Okay? You know what to do. I feel like too, this is talking about when it is time, your instincts will kick in, is what it said. And that's just like, there's no time to even think. Wow, it's interesting to change of mind, and there's no time to even think. You just go. But right now, right, like you know what to do. You understand, maybe you are really good with patience, or maybe you are really good with recognizing cycles and honoring those cycles when you find yourself in them. Oh, Larry gave me some of my table. I reclaimed some of my table back. Okay. As at this part of the reading, I'm thinking, I probably should go to the bathroom. I should go pee before I start. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. Okay. Overall life purpose, change of mind. There could even be, I want to say this. I think there could be something very significant here about your south and north node. Something here. There's something significant about kind of like having a certain mindset up to a point, and that fucking changes. And you have a completely different one. Yeah. In this lifetime, that is the purpose of having a massive mental shift. Oh, I'm really feeling that. It is like a big, massive mental shift at some point in your life. It's kind of like you think you know. It reminds me, I should learn more about the different ones. I know like two fairly well, but I know mine and my son's. So I laugh at my son's because his is he is South Node Virgo and he is North Node Pisces, and he don't believe any of this shit that I do. At least he doesn't act like he does. And it's like, yeah, it's great. It gets him sushi every once in a while, so he's not going to complain, right? But he's not. And I always joke, I'm saying, you know what? You're going to go into that North Node Pisces when you're older, and maybe by then I'll be dead and I'll be haunting you. You'd be like, oh, there is spirits. Mom is so, but right? Like that is a huge mental shift. Like it could be like that. It could be going from like, I don't believe in that shit at all to, oh my God, it's everywhere. Yeah, I feel like that is a part of this for you. Okay, so change of mind. Let's put the cards out too. I really see that playing out like that. Having like a good time with him. Like, yeah, you believe now? Did you hit your North Node, kid? Okay, the Ace of Cups. Change of mind is associated with your feelings. Huh. Maybe your mind has tried to control your feelings. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it. I know, I've tried. You can't. Oh, look at the mind goes into the cup with a sword. How fascinating. The mind goes into the cup. The mind gives into the emotion. How interesting. The mind gives into the emotion. There could be a big shift here too, mentally, in terms of like feminine and masculine, because they're both depicted in that drawing. Maybe it has something to do with gender roles. I don't know why people get so freaked out about that. I just see people doing whatever they need to do. Like, what do you guys see going on out there? It's like, you got to do what you got to do today. Maybe he's got to change the diaper. Maybe she's got to go to work. I don't see anybody complaining about it. They're just fucking doing it. They're just getting their shit done. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. The Ten of Water. And the Book of Shadows, the Hierophant. You could be having a big shift here about your mental and emotion. Something about your emotions changes. What you'll commit to. I don't know what part of the road you're on in this one, but I'll tell you right now, I think something's going to happen in this lifetime here. It's funny, like, as we really explore this, more and more your reading is like looking like a really definite moment in your life, like that is kind of part of this overall purpose here. And this definitive moment, and this definitive moment is when you are detached from your feelings and emotions. You may even physically withdraw from people, places, and things. And the mind dives deep into the heart. And there is, with the 10 of water, it's almost like love becomes a ritual. Emotional growth and development with others becomes a ritual. And this is what you are committed to. That's this lifetime. That's the purpose. And it could even be like you hit that and then you help others go through it. Oh, isn't it funny too? I always laugh at this one. She's got this sword. Like, where's she going with the dagger? What the fuck does she think is down the path? Well, what is down the path? She's got a dagger. And it's funny that she has a dagger because this is a 10 of cups, the water, right? And as the dagger is plunged into this cup here, the mind. She has a dagger. The other one has a noose. What are these three up to? I can't tell what the other one has. It's obscured by her robe. Wait, boy. All right, feline. Feline. That could even be like, there's a crossroads there, right? And these three are all going down a different path. I think it's changing. It's coming to decisions in different ways here than you originally did in life. Some of you could be breaking some type of ancestral pattern also in terms of making decisions and choices. Okay, you have feline right now. Really enjoy like each moment that you have. The 9 of fire. The 4 of air. Maybe where's God going to take you here? The Emperor. And the 2 of air. Okay, this is interesting. The way these tarot cards have come out, it feels like releasing some type of need to control. Like a need to control a cycle, or need to control when things happen, or need to control what you think your destiny is, or what it should be, or how it should unfold. And really just see where Spirit leads you. Spirit is going to lead you. It's going to take you down the paths that, yeah, hey, this is the right place for you. But it's also going to kind of like give you a heads up. No, you shouldn't go down that path. Don't go down there. But with the 9 of fire here, it just kind of feels like that exhausts you in some way. So I feel like it is a release of control. That's what you need to do right now. You know, I love that we're talking about like the feline. I always look at both of my pets because I admire their ability to just chill out. Like, there's nothing I can fucking do about it. This human mummy hasn't figured out that this is what I want yet. And I can't get that for myself. So I'm just going to have a nap. I'm just going to rest. I'm going to relax. What else can I do? I'm sure they don't go into all of that thought, but maybe they do. But that's almost like what the reflex is. It's just, well, what's the best way that I can enjoy this moment? Or how do I just chill? Because it's kind of here for you. Like right now. And maybe there has been, well, no, there has been, right? We're still talking about, felt like so prominent for such a time with Pluto in your sign. You're in the in-between now. Well, that's where you are. How's that feel? You're in the in-between. It's not like it just stopped. The wheel kind of stopped and everything got really rough for you. And then it flips and everything is great. No, it's like the lull. So now you're in the lull. You're in the lull right now. Enjoy your lull. Try not to control it too much. And definitely bring fun and adventure into the lull. So let's, you know what to do. That's the angel. Well, you got two. The King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Something about roles, like looking at roles differently here. I don't mean like breakfast rolls or that or tummy rolls or, well, maybe, right? Why does fat always look so cute on babies? Like, oh God. Like roles that we play, it's really odd how that's coming through in your reading. It must be relevant for you in some way here. Because this King of Pentacles is called the Crone of Earth, and it is a woman, but it is the crone, it's the king. That's where it falls. And the Hanged Man, though, is about having a different outward perspective. That's what you need to do right now. Roles. Maybe it is your role is changing. See how your role is changing with change of mind. See how your role is changing. You're in a period here of lull, in between, and introspection. It's almost like you knew you would have to wait too. Your soul came here like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to wait. I don't think it said it that way though. It was almost like, okay, if I go there early, that gives me time to develop this, that, and the other in my consciousness. But of course, we experience this as a human being. We're like, the fuck is this going on here? Okay, yeah. The world. Why does everybody got their hands in the air? Everybody has their hands in the air with your cards. Everybody with what? You know what to do. Put your hands in the air. Like you just don't care. That's really funny. Well, that is a role that comes to an end. That's what you need to do. You need to end a role here. You need to end a role. But it needs to end, like it's almost, well, maybe there's things that you could do to end it. I don't know. I'm not sure what this role is. It could have something to do with the connection of like the King of Pentacles. Some type of responsibility here. Maybe there's a responsibility that you have and you need to be attached to that responsibility in a certain way. But then in this lull, you have that responsibility has to end. But naturally, to its full conclusion with the world. Oh, the devil. There you are. Oh, there he is, Saturn. I told you. See, Six of Wands with Saturn, the old man. See, that is an hourglass. I don't know how well you can see it. No, you can screenshot it and zoom in. Yeah, it's an hourglass. He holds this little cage with an hourglass in it. You know what to do. Wait. Fuck. It is. It's wait. The Hanged Man is also a period of self-sacrifice and waiting. Wait. In all good time. In all good time. Divine timing. The right time. We got the devil. But that's you. Is it? Are you a little devil? Are you a little devil, Capricorn? But it's almost like the devil, it feels uncomfortable. Like it's this waiting period. I don't know. Oh, the Seven of Water. Confusion. Your heart's getting weighed. All that shit, man. It literally is. It's like you're waiting for your plane to come or something. You're like, wait. Fuck. I got to go through customs. They got to weigh my heart. Make sure my heart isn't too heavy for the ride ahead. Well, you got the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune. See, you don't have any control over this. It's fucking Temperance. Yeah, you have no control over something here. Something needs to come to its natural ending here. And that's all that is. That's it. You know what to do. is to fucking wait. That's why you incarnated. I think you're learning some type of major lesson in terms of patience and waiting here. You know how this comes through? This almost comes through to me, someone who's like, I'm seeing like a fatherly figure here. And like always giving some type of advice to, you know, kids and nieces and nephews or whatever the hell it is. But it's almost like, you know, patience is a virtue, my dear child. Or, you know, it's always in divine timing. Or and having to some degree, like knowing that and experiencing it. And all of a sudden ending up in a situation where you don't want to fucking wait. And this is the longest wait of your life. And it's almost like, oh, all those times I told. That's what it feels like. And your soul is like, we're up for this challenge. We're up for this challenge. Oh my gosh. Spell casting strength. That's powerful. With the arms in the air, huh? All those arms in the air right now. Bring strength down from above if you're having difficulty waiting. This is why you came here. You did come here to manifest something, but it's got to be in the right time. That's so fascinating. Justice. Consciousness. How interesting, right? Doesn't that look like when God is giving Adam consciousness? You don't see him doing that to a woman because she already had it. She was already awake. She was like, hey, listen, buddy. Listen, you need to go and talk to God because these conversations aren't getting anywhere. So, okay, the 10 of air. Oh, come on. You have to like a woman with sass. 10 of air. Justice, the 10 of air. That hurts. That's like, yes, there's the change of mind. It is the ego being destroyed. You're like, I'm going to go and I'm going to destroy my ego and elevate my consciousness. That's what your soul said to itself on the way down to earth. And boy, are we going to get all fucked up in our head about it with the 9 of air. Wow. Man. I don't know how to say this. Like, it's almost, oh, maybe that's why you represent the devil. Because it's almost like you came down to torture yourself a little bit. To push something to like, how difficult can a situation be and I can get through it. And by getting through it, it really elevates my mind and my perspective. Yeah, like this is not for the faint of heart. But you see, the thing is, right now, it's important to just allow. If you have periods here where you've got nothing to do, you know what I do? I make popcorn. Popcorn with real butter. It's great. Yeah, well, I got nothing to do. You know what? I'm going to sit at the window and I'm going to eat my popcorn with fresh butter. I'm going to watch the clouds go. Make the most of whatever the hell it is that you've got to wait. Just let it go. What if you don't have popcorn and butter? Just look at the clouds. Or, right, if somebody invites you to go out and do something fun, go out and do something fun. You should. That's the other thing. It's almost like there's something very significant that you're waiting for in your life to get started. It can't get started until some type of role or some type of responsibility here has come to a full conclusion. And you are not meant to be missing like opportunities in life to kind of have fun and do other things. I don't know. Right? Like, okay, so let's say you want to become a world-class chef. Let's say you want to become a 5-star Michelin restaurant owner. But, you know, before that happens, there's something that it's like to say, it says, doesn't mean you can't go out and do little cooking competitions, or you can't go out and eat at McDonald's, or you can still do that shit. But yeah, you still got there's something big here for you, because you just gotta wait. Until then, it's the Summerlands, the Fool, as a fresh start. Maybe some of you too, that this could be karma that is being cleared from past lifetimes or even past periods in this lifetime. And that is literally just time. It's just time. I feel like there's nothing you can do about it. And that might even be the frustration. Because aren't you a cardinal? Are you a cardinal sign? Is that what it's called? I can't remember now. I find Capricorns like to do. So I wouldn't necessarily describe you maybe off the top of my head as a patient. Like, I see Taurus as patient. I see Virgo patient if they keep their mind busy. I see you wanting to take action. Like, that's kind of how I feel. Like, Capricorn is like, yeah, what can we do here? How can we do this? But anyways, okay, that's what I have for you. I'm going to go do the extended Capricorn. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what past life experience holds you back in this lifetime? How can you overcome this hold back energy that you encounter in this lifetime? And what have you accomplished in this lifetime already that your soul did want to accomplish? And that's what I got. Oh, we got 2 options for the extended. If you want to follow me there, in the description below, you can either pick the first option, which is join the YouTube membership, get access to all of the extendeds. That's to pick tier number 2, all extended videos. Or you can I don't like commitments, Cindy. I don't like commitments. And you go to one-time purchase below that, which is on the Gumroad app for the one-time extended. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.